Without warning to passengers, a violent shakeup on board a flight from Denver to Billings, Montana.
It was just instantaneous. Everything that everybody had in their hands were flying through the air. People were screaming.
United Flight 1676, cruising at 34,000 feet, buffeted by winds, the 737 tilts to the right, one passenger said, before making a heart-stopping plunge. People on board were tossed violently.
There was a lady behind me that was yelling, "My baby, my baby." So I can just assume that she had an infant in her arms and let go of it.
We'll take runway 28 if we can, United 1676.
The pilot declares a medical emergency before landing. 5 people were hurt and hospitalized. 1 admitted to the ICU. United says a female flight attendant is still in the hospital. The severe turbulence struck not far from Bighorn National Forest and a mountain range. The National Center for Atmospheric Research blames high winds coming over those mountains.
We forecasted that event 6 hours in advance. That's with our system.
Pilots depend on forecasts and reports from pilots flying in the area. The FAA says there were no prior pilot reports.
Turbulence is very erratic, very spotty. So it could be that if they were at this very same location, even 10 minutes later, it may not have been a severe event.
There's no snow there to be found. Pretty choppy at all altitudes today.
Passengers tossed around on this JetBlue flight over upstate New York and this Delta flight over Oklahoma.
Please observe the fasten seatbelt sign if you open about the cabin.
Researcher Dr. Paul Williams says climate change will significantly increase turbulence over the North Atlantic by the middle of the century. So get ready for bumpier flights.
The flight paths will become less of a straight line and more of a wiggle. And of course that adds to the flight time, may cause delays at airports. Certainly it would add to the fuel burn as well.
ReneMarsh, CNN, Washington.